First at 11 tonight, a high school student and an Army recruiter dead in a murder-suicide. And tonight, two key developments in a case that rocked Montgomery County. The Army expands its investigation of Staff Sergeant Adam Arndt and his activities before he killed Rockville High School student Michelle Miller and then took his own life. In addition, a friend and colleague of Arndt's has come forward and saying the public doesn't know the whole story. Richard Reeve live outside of Rockville High School tonight to explain why. Rich.
Leon, Wanda Plummer says she's known Staff Sergeant Arndt for about 2 years now. She says she finds all of this hard to believe, and she says she and others are looking for answers. Outside this Germantown condo, no sign of the violence that took 2 lives.
To have a life taken away like that is really, really sad.
It was here, police say, where 31-year-old Staff Sergeant Adam Arndt shot and killed 17-year-old Rockville High School senior Michelle Miller before turning the gun on himself.
Right now, I really don't know how to feel because I'm still in shock.
Wanda Plummer is still trying to make sense of what police are calling a murder-suicide. She's known Arndt for about 2 years after meeting him at this Gaithersburg Army recruiting office.
That's not the friend I knew. That's not the recruiter I knew.
Miller was due to begin basic training in the Army Reserves this summer. Published reports say Arndt and Miller were romantically linked. Her family believes he suffered from PTSD.
I do have family that is in the military, and I know it can be rough. It's very mentally exhausting and draining, but that still doesn't justify taking somebody's life or taking your own.
Now military authorities are investigating Arndt's relationships with other recruits or future soldiers.
That's such a young age, for such a thing to happen.
At Rockville High, where Miller was on the Powder Puff football and women's lacrosse teams, many events have been canceled.
People upset, a lot of people crying around in the school, a lot of people who knew her really close.
I feel like it's just a bad dream that we all need to wake up from.
Plummer says her heart goes out to both families. Now we're told military authorities are now investigating the relationship that Arndt had with his wife. He apparently recruited her. She is now in the U.S. Army in North Carolina. Friends of Michelle Miller, meanwhile, are in mourning tonight here in Rockville. Live from the Montgomery County Mobile Newsroom, Richard Reeve, ABC 7 News.
All right, thank you, Rich. School officials at Rockville High School hosted grief counselors for students who needed assistance. The school also held a vigil Tuesday night to honor Michelle Miller's memory. Let's turn now to the weather.